Someone call the National Transportation Authority because this is going to be a train wreck. Let's let u equal everything underneath that cube root. U equals x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4. So du dx is going to be 3x squared plus 6x plus nothing. Do the old flip-flop where you're going to replace dx and that, guys. So du over 3x squared plus 6x is going to equal dx. All right? Now, let's take this fella up here, rewrite it out, and replace, well, first off, x squared plus 2x, nothing happens. Okay? That's going to be over the cube root of u. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to write out, instead of dx, du over that. But while I'm at it, because I see some familiarity here, I'm going to rip out a 3. Okay, so I'm going to rip out a 3, leaving me with no way. X squared plus 2x. That allows these guys to cancel out. So let's do a couple things as we rewrite a bunch of stuff up here. Okay, we have the integral between 0 and 1. All right, why don't I pull out that 3 on the bottom, so that leaves me with 1/3 out in front. You're gone. Why don't I kill two birds with one stone? I'm going to move that upstairs, make the exponent. So right now the exponent down there would be this. But if I move it upstairs, now it's going to look like this. Du. So now I'm going to integrate with respect to u. So 1/3 is still going to linger. All right, 1/3 is still going to linger out there. This is going to be 1 over 1 minus 1/3, which is 2/3, u to the 1 minus 1/3, which is 2/3. And I still have those limits of integration, but they have to do with x of 0 to 1. So I've got quite a ways to go before I'm super happy with what I have. All right, quite a ways to go. Let me, in fact, split this into 2 screens so I don't make this look worse than it's going to, because this is going to be a mess. All right, 1/3 is still out there. Okay, 1 over 2/3 is 3/2. That'll be nice because you guys cancel out. U, I'm going to plug that back in for u. Okay, so that's going to be x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4. And that's still going to be to the 2/3, right? With my limits of 1 and 0. So after cleaning all of that, I get 1/2. Okay, let's turn this back into the cube root of x cubed plus 3x squared plus 4. Actually, it's 1/2. Oh boy. Oh, that would have been close. Squared. Limits 0 and 1. All right, so time to do some gross math. Plugging in my limits is going to be 1/2 cube root of 1 cubed plus 3 times 1 squared plus 4. All of that squared minus 1/2 times the cube root of 0 cubed plus 3 times 0 squared plus 4, and then close all of that. So you become 1/2 times the cube root. Let's see if we can do a little bit. 1 plus 3 plus 4 is 8, so the cube root of 64 minus 1/2 the cube root of, another mistake was almost made. 0, 0, and 4. 4 squared is a fun game, but it's also 16. So you become, the cube root of 64 is actually 4. 1/2 times 4 minus 1/2 times, I can't do anything, but I can pull out a 2, so the cube root of 2, I could do that. And this becomes 2 minus u cancel out the cube root of 2. So, not the prettiest problem on the planet. But yeah, that's how you would do it. Fun stuff.